G'day scrappers. Well, this is the part 2 or the final part of the super duper garage clean out for the year. This one's a little bit different to all the previous ones, is that I've really started to get into the nitty gritty of things, and it's been really great. So this is the progress so far from last time. It still looks a bit messy, but all these things just need to be put in their right place, and still got little sections that I've got to clean up and work on. All this area is kind of just about done now. It's been really good, and where we're going up here, I've removed the that cupboard, if you remember, that was up there. I'm still waiting for a really heavy rainy day to see where my rain is coming in from. But I've just been spending a lot of time in dusting and cleaning a lot of things. Every item that I've found and dragged out, I've dusted up and put away. And so I'm still working on the bench here. Still got a bit more to go here. This is going to be spectacular, this whole bench area. But yeah, so yeah, pretty boring, but I thought I'd just show you my progress in this garage. It's pretty amazing, actually, and you know, I'm over the virus, apparently. I think it was just a cold or just a flu. My hand thing, that's gone. Someone mentioned it could be a spider bite. I think it might have been. That's the first feeling that I had. You know, I thought maybe that's a spider bite, so I think it was, because I don't have the arthritis-y thing anymore. It's just gone away. So anyway, leave it with me. I'm just going to do final touches, like this part of the shelving there. That might take me half a day, because just a lot of things, a lot of little tidbit things that need to be cleaned up and dusted and put away properly. So it's going to be really good once I get there. And a lot more organised. So yeah, and then we'll continue on processing e-waste, and yeah, got a pickup to do in tomorrow. So I've had a couple of days again break from the garage because I just had priority stuff to do, and I processed a hell of a lot of industrial items that I get from a client. So all these red boxes, but they're the small ones. I was doing huge ones with giant extruded aluminium heat sinks, which will probably only be sold as cast, unfortunately. So I've just got to go and do a pickup at a school, and then I've got my other van with aluminium, so I'm just going to take that to the scrapyard. And then when I get back, I've also got to go and do another pickup at a hospital. And then I can finally get back, organise myself and get back to this. But it's looking awesome, guys. It's really awesome, very impressed. Even people that are scrappers that are coming and dropping off boards to me, they're saying, wow, I've never seen it, and either have I. And it's all what you see in the middle. This has all got to be moved too. So it's looking great. So I better go and do this school. It's only a little school. It's only going to be a little job. And I've already got 2 little jobs worth of stuff in the van that is going to be unsold. And the other van is loaded with the aluminium. Okay, well, here I am at the school. Let's go and do this job. Okay, just sign in.
Everyone right? Now remember, sit on the steps, don't go wandering around.
At least we've got quite a few laptops today. It's good. Nice. Some old, some new. Just rubbish. Okay. That is.
That's the weapon of it.
Webs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, not a big one, but still good. I better sign off. Okay. So yeah, only small pickups. Oh well, got another laptop. But that's fine. I'll bring that back next week. Yeah, laptops, laptop power supplies. So yeah, as I said, it's only a small pickup, but still, it's only around a corner. So I'm less than 10 minutes away. So iPads, yeah, a bunch of laptops and power supplies, which are also sellable. All right, so let's go back. And yeah, the thing with this particular technician, he's got a lot of schools. Probably, I'm not sure. I think he's got 5 or 6 schools. So that's, you know, quite a lot. But they're very spread out. The school that I did a few days ago with him, it was an hour and a half drive, and it really wasn't much, but you've got to obviously take the good with the bad, and you know, just because there wasn't enough to make it worthwhile, you know, spending virtually most of the day to go and do one little pickup, because he's got a lot of schools, it adds up. And he's actually got a secondary school, and it's a very large one, so it looks like I might get that as well. So this is a new technician client, and so it's added about 6 schools to my list. So awesome. So let's get back now. I've got to change the vans over, and because I got to go to the scrapyard. So let's do the scrapyard and then come back and then go and do a hospital pickup. Okay, well, here we go. So this represents a hell of a lot of work in the last 3 days. Just to, since I decided to get rid of a lot of aluminium, my bins were mostly full. Yeah, I processed a real lot of the industrial stuff with the cast aluminium. Well, it's extruded, but because it goes into their baler, they can't accept this as extruded, which is a shame. I'm going to see what I can get away with, at least these small ones, but maybe not. Maybe the black ones, I don't know. So I've got cast aluminium, extruded aluminium the other side, and a whole heap of dirty aluminium as well. So a good load to get rid of. But most importantly, I scrapped out so many industrial items that yeah, it's taken a whole big load off the property, and all looking good. Irony Alley. Things we do. I've got to go and do a hospital soon, straight after this. So I might as well use this old van. Yeah, the story just kind of keeps changing every time. You know, what they don't understand is that is extruded aluminium. I mean, it's all day, every day. I mean, I know how the extrusion process works, and that's not casted. But anyway, because it's so thick, it's got to go as cast. But yeah, all right. Oh well. I might have to look at, because I'm going to continue to get this stuff a lot. So I'm going to probably have to try another scrapyard just to see, because the price difference between extruded and cast is it's about 80 cents a kilo, so it's a big difference, and this is very heavy stuff. So I'm going to have to probably try another yard to see how they accept, I mean, whether they accept extrusion for what it is, or whether it's going to be a problem too. So we'll just see. But anyway, Irony Alley, a real nice load of Irony Alley there. So just waiting for some bins extruded, and you know, I mean, see, like that's extruded and they accept it because it's thin. You know, it just, extruded but going as cast. Now that's cast. I understand. Yep, cast, machined. Now that's extruded. Every one of these came from one of the industrial machines that I get a lot of. So the best part about this is just getting rid of all that stuff off the property, because before I know it, I'll be going to do another pickup from this place and getting a lot more. Look at this one. That was huge. See, that's extruded. There's no doubt about it. you don't cast that, you see. So oh well, I'll work it out once and for all. See if other scrapyard will take it as extruded, because you know it's worth like it could be worth an extra couple of $100 for me, you see. Extruded. Well, for that load of aluminium, $1,155. So who said aluminium wasn't worth much? It's actually, the aluminium has actually held high prices, and copper has dropped tiny little bit, but yeah, aluminium, it just doesn't look like it's you know, it's going down. There must be a shortage, a supply. Obviously it's all supply and demand, so there must be a real supply shortage of aluminium, you know, considering it's the second most common element in the world. So yeah, all right, now I've got to go back and get rid of the bins and go and do a little hospital pickup. It's not much actually, it's mostly just a whole bunch of real heavy UPSs as usual. So yeah, we'll go and do that now, and then get back to the garage. Okay. Got this one's not bad, but super duper heavy UPSs. These are just 130 pounds. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Richard is talking about this one.
Just who
Oh my god, you okay? Done you back. Do you want to come down or?
No, that's right.
You sure?
Yep, got it. Whew. 130 pounds. should be right. Just £159. Just dump it in. Just swollen in. Yeah, I think this one.
Do you want to hold this bit for you guys? Here's my finger. Holy shit, that's heavy. Just go underneath because that's going to snap.
Yep. Oh. They're super size. Crazy.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, just leave it there and I'll. Phew. That's right, I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine, it's not too.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
No, that's fine. I do it so often, mate. Okay, now.
What do you take out of this? Like what?
Nothing out of this. This
So.
I don't get many, only from offices, the odd office. Just goes to scrap metal.
Okay.
They,
Yeah, if it's
yeah, they take care of it. Yep. All right, well, that's the hospital done. And last time I picked up UPSs from them, there were about 15 UPSs, and they were heavy, but they weren't this heavy. These were mostly just the battery backup part. Well, there was one UPS. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting the the super heavy battery backups, and a couple of them were okay. They were 130 pounds, but the last one, one of them, they had to help me. There was no way I was going to lift it. It was about 200 pounds. Actually, no, yeah, 200, over 200 pounds. So easy to get them out of the van though. I just slide them down, tilt it over. But yeah, it's the sort of thing I've got to scrap on the ground. Just too heavy to bring it up to the scrap table. So, wow, what a day so far. I did a school, scrap metal yard drop off, now a hospital, and yeah, now it's time to go back and yeah, get rid of this, empty the van, and get back to it. Get to that garage finally. I can't believe how much I've scrapped out in the last 3 days. You wouldn't believe it. I didn't even expect to do it, but once I started putting aluminium into the van, I just thought, well, might as well scrap anything that I can get aluminium out of. That way I'm not built, you know, I don't have a build up of it straight away. And now I'm good. Got empty bins, and yeah, let's go back to the garage. Trees are gone. These trees are like 90 years old, and they just keep dropping their branches, and yeah, they're finished and they're going for it. Wow. Oh well, that's going to be a different scene. It'll take 20 years for the for the next trees to grow. Okay, so this looks like mostly aluminium, extruded, cast. So yeah, certainly it's worth stripping them down and getting the aluminium out. So I picked up, as you saw, all those UPSs, and I've just got them here temporarily because this is where I'm going to scrap them out. They're too heavy to put up on the table, and I don't want to break the table. Most of them are 59 kilos, but the real heavy one, and I couldn't get the batteries out because the batteries expanded, and so that's what happens a lot with these UPSs, is the battery expands and they get jammed, and you've got to open the whole thing up before you can actually slide them out. This one's 72 kilos, 159 pounds. Like 72 kilos, health and safety wise in a workplace, it's actually too heavy for even a two-person lift. I reckon there should be a rule about these giant, and these aren't even the biggest ones. There are huge ones, like where you need a crane to bring them in. Yeah, amazing. Anyway, so I'm going to just work around the UPSs and finish this off. Oh. Well, what a interesting mashup of a video. Certainly unexpected format, but just wanted to finish off by showing you my cleaned garage. It's about 95% done, and I'm already back working on this bench, and that's my little storage area for depopulating boards and stuff, rather than just throwing everything on the ground. So I still got things to do here, cleaning up little bits and pieces. Got to go right through that filing cabinet. There's a lot of stuff in there that needs to be thrown out. And yeah, so there you go, guys. The garage has never been so clean, probably in the last 6 years, so empty. I do have these UPSs that you saw me pick up from the hospital. Yeah, they're just there, and I'll probably get onto them now. Bring in a chair and just do them. They're too heavy to put on the bench, so yeah, awesome. And yeah, got room and space that I haven't had for so long. So all good, guys. So that's the garage floor, pretty good. Give it a bit of a vac soon. Still got a few little bits, but yeah, I can get back to normal work now. So yeah, got a lot of PCs here that needs to be scrapped at the moment, and I've got to do actually another scrap metal run, and I'm going to have to do a board run in another week or so as well. So yeah, because I got wire building up, I got circuit boards at the back. Anyway, guys, hope that was a bit of fun. It was a real oddball, weird video, but oh well, it's all fun and games. So keep scrapping, guys, have fun, and now that I have this clean area, I might be able to do some more interesting scrap outs and a few more interesting hobby little things related to gold recovery and copper and stuff like that. So keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you real soon.